Hey everybody, welcome. What a great night. We're the Bruce Matthews Band. We're here to launch our third CD, play some new music for you, and some music from some of our other CDs. A couple of housekeeping items. There are two available bathrooms. One is here, and one is down at the boat launch. The one at the boat launch took a ride a couple of days ago in the wind, and I understand nobody was in it when the wind blew it across the parking lot. It did stay upright, thankfully. We didn't have to clean up whatever would have been the mess there anyway, but it's down there. This is a social district in Lowell, meaning that you can have containers of adult beverages if you purchase them from one of the establishments along Main Street. They have a special cup for you if you'd like to do that. And we have a merch table here where our t-shirts and CDs are for sale. Jeff, can I get a little more of my acoustic in my ear, please? Here we go. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. Well, look down yonder, Gabriel, feet on the land and the sea. Oh, but Gabriel, don't you blow that horn till you hear it from me. Well, I look way over yonder, what do you think I see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming after me. And way down the river, people dressed in white, knew it was God's people, 'cause I saw that gleaming light. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. Ain't no grave hold this body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold this body down. Going down to the river Jordan, gonna bury my knees in the sand. Holler a Hosanna, till you hear the promised land. Hey, look way over yonder, what do you think I see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming after me. Now, meet me, King Jesus, in the middle of the air. If these wings don't fail me, I'll Thank you. Thank you. That song was written by a guy named Claude Ely in 1934 when he was 12 years old and recovering from tuberculosis. He went on to become known as the Gospel Ranger of the South and had quite a career. But it's one of the things that he's best known for. So we just finished up the recording process for our new CD here called What You Leave Behind. We're going to be playing some songs from it and from some of our other CDs tonight. We hope you enjoy them. It's so great to be out. It's so great to be playing out live. Oh man, we're just grateful to be able to do it. So this next one is one that well, you know, people ask you how you write songs, what process you go through to get to it, what the creative process is, and inspiration and all that. And you know, like a lot of things, it's 95% perspiration and 5% inspiration. But this one was pretty easy. It was based on a discussion that I had with my wife. It's a conversation that we had. We're sitting at the table, and she asked me if I'd ever been in Nova Scotia, and here's the song. She asked if I'd been to Nova Scotia. I said, yes, I've been out that way. She just looked out the window and said, she'd like to go there someday. And I wonder why I didn't just say then and there, let's make the plans, that'll get us there. But I didn't say let's go to Nova Scotia. Maybe we'll get there someday. She said the closest I'd ever been to Nova Scotia was in Maine when I went there with you. Wasn't that a fine vacation? I said, it was a good one, that's true. And I wonder why I didn't just say then and there, it was great, 'cause it was with you. And I didn't say let's go to Nova Scotia. Someday we'll get there too. Don't it seem that each year passes by like the others? You don't take the time that you should to do the things that really matter, to say the things you wish you would. Oh, don't it seem that each year passes by like the others? Don't take the time that you should. Do the things that really matter, say the things you wish you would. Maybe soon we'll go to Nova Scotia. Hope it works out that way. And though you want to see the ocean, they say Halifax a great place to stay. And I wonder why I don't just say then and there, nothing's anything unless it's with you. I'd love to take you to Nova Scotia. Someday I'll say that too. Love to take you to Nova Scotia. No, we haven't gone yet. But we will. We have fun up here. I hope it's obvious. Anybody been to Michigan's Little Finger? Leelanau Peninsula? Some of you? Yeah, okay. I had the privilege and joy of living there for about 6 years and ran a charter boat and fished out in the Manitou Passage, and this song kind of came out of that. Siren song suit many sailors' days. And the Sweetwater seas wash gently over Petoskey's and Good Harbor Bay. What a foolish captain you are if you think you can ever beat Michigan's waves. Whoa. Leelanau blue. Leelanau blue. On the water, the fish may be biting, but that ain't why you're there. Breathe deeper than you ever thought possible. Rare as that Leelanau air. Water so clear you can see to the bottom and pick out the wrecks that lay there. You know the danger of the past and present feels just like you're saying a prayer. Whoa. Leelanau blue. My friend, you've sailed with the grandest of grand. Carlson, Crandall, Duffy, and Wright, Munoz, and late Ross Lang. The Carroll D. Whitecap, Seaworthy, and Beaker, Sea Dog, Farfetched, and the Joy. The Dancing Bear out of Sleeping Bear Bay, Wington's Pride and Joy. Whoa. Leelanau blue. From the seaward side, as the sun sets o'er Wisconsin and the red streaks up the sky, and you swear by all that's holy never 'twas a more beautiful sight, that old Sleeping Bear sliding softly deeper in the vast twilight. Oh, Leelanau blue. It's the moonlight there, following in your wake. And if you're honest, you'll admit you're never alone on this lake. And the things you see you can't explain, you know you better not try. It's beyond your ken, but you know your place, don't need a reason why. Whoa. Leelanau blue. Blue. this ship's bell. Little story. Actually, a couple of stories behind it. We were recording it, and it's, what does the song need? And the song needs something, and it's, well, it's ship's bell. I mean, right? I mean, it's just sort of natural. It needs a ship's bell. So we found an electronic version, which is what you hear on the CD. Which, if you're interested in getting a CD, by the way, Rabbit Trail, we have a merch table over here. We have CDs available. But so what you hear on the album is not a real ship's bell. It's an electronic version. So give away a little secret of the recording industry. You can come up with any sound in the world electronically. But we knew we'd be doing this, so we need a ship's bell. So I ordered a ship's bell online and got one that came in. It was about an inch high. And it looked like kind of one of those bells that you ring in a Buddhist temple, and it made you feel all nice and calm. But, is my going off?
Yeah, Siri was talking to you.
Oh, okay. But it wasn't right. But we got this one in time, which leads me to the story I really wanted to tell, which is that my grandfather was a waterman. And my grandfather used to dredge the inland waterway in the Chesapeake Bay and then down in Charleston, South Carolina. And he'd captain dredges, and they'd have a ship's bell. And I have his ship's bell. Unfortunately, it's at my cabin up in the Adirondack Mountains. It's not here. We can't use it, so we had to get this one. But so anyway, enough esoterica. All right, this next song is one that is so much fun to do. It's a little bit different take than what we've been doing so far, but it's a song that my son, when he was 8 years old, he made this up, this ditty that we're going to sing. We're basing this song where he made this up in the house. He'd run around the house. He'd have a towel around him. He'd be some kind of a superhero, and he'd sing this little ditty, this little song, which I remembered, and made up this song to honor him. I'm going to the back of the north wind, going to the back of the north wind today. Yes, I'm going to the back of the north wind, going to the back of the north wind today. When he was little, he would sing this song. He couldn't help but to sing along. And I'm really sure where he thought he would go, but he seemed quite determined to go somewhere out beyond, to where his dreams take and flight with his childhood schemes, soaring out further than the back of beyond, carrying out his wings, heading for the dawn. So people ask us, what kind of music do you do? Which is a natural thing, right? People just, something to talk about. what kind of music do you do? And it makes me nuts. Because I don't know what kind of music we do. And so almost always I say, well, what do you think? Of course, most of the time they haven't heard our music, so what are they, what are they going to say? But, a lot of people kind of call it Americana. It's this kind of thing where, sort of a mix of folk and, blues and country and all that sort of thing. But we like to call it front porch music because, we just like to kind of sit around and sing and have fun and look at each other and grin and just kind of, lay back and relax on the front porch. And this next song kind of reminds me of that. A song by Hazel Dickens, who wrote this in the 60s. She's not that well known, but she was one of the pioneers actually in bluegrass, which for women is saying something. There weren't a whole lot of women pioneers in bluegrass. And I'm not going to get into why that might be, nor if it was good or not. No, I'm not going there. But Hazel was pretty sharp, so love this song. we stood holding hands and singing a song. So, you know, you might call that bluegrass, you know, you might call it country, but did you like it? And who cares what you call it? Hey Jeff, I figured out what was going on. Use a little less fiddle. What?
How dare you?
Which, by the way, we are so blessed tonight. I'm so blessed by my band. It's an amazing band. I'll introduce them in a little bit, but Susan Moore has been playing this fiddle for us. How about that, huh? Oh, literally the other day, she played on our CD and we recorded together, and it's had a great time. It was just such a wonderful music making process, But the other day we sat down to rehearse and went through the first song we did, Ain't No Grave, and Susan started playing. I literally got goosebumps. Did I not? I showed her.
Confirmed.
I said, look at this.
Thanks,
so
too.
cool. So this next song is What You Leave Behind. It's the name of the song. It's the name of our album. And this one took a little more than a day to write. And it just reminded of the story that they tell about Mr. Rogers, the famous Fred Rogers. And on his deathbed, he asked his wife, was I a sheep? And he's referring to a passage in Matthew 25, where Jesus talks about, when you go to heaven, there's going to be the sheep and the goats, and if you're a sheep, you've followed in Jesus' path, and so on. And this is not a sermon, so I'm not going to keep going down that road. But it's a biblical reference he was quite familiar with, and he asked his wife, "Was I a sheep? Was I a sheep?" At the end of his life. And it's the kind of thing where you get to a certain point in life, you kind of think about a legacy, and you think about what you left behind, and what you still have time to leave behind. And it's have I been worthy? Has what I done been worthy? And that's what this song's about. Take a look in the mirror. Are you running out of time? Is the future getting clearer? Are you further behind? Are the days getting shorter with the passing of time? Are the years getting fewer, less ahead than behind? What you leave behind, treasure that you store, how's our life defined? Do you wish for more? Have I been worthy, making it count? Honor the journey, leaving no doubt. Are the memories shattered, regrets on the way? Best intentions tattered, then tossed away. So on our first CD, we had a song that kind of has become our I don't know, theme song, if you will, a mantra. I wrote it after a trip I took on the North Country National Scenic Trail up in the Upper Peninsula. And I know we have some North Country Trail folks here. We got one that came all the way from Minnesota.
I think he might win for longest travel.
He might, yeah. So, but anyway, we're standing on the North Country National Scenic Trail, by the way. It goes 4,600 miles from the middle of Vermont at where it junctures with the Appalachian Trail. It comes all the way through 4,600 miles through 8 states to the middle of North Dakota. And we are standing right about in the middle of it, right here on the Riverwalk here. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, was on a North Country Trail and came back and just felt inspired to hear this one. It's called Cant Be About Me. I probably should tune it. If I have any question, I just kind of look at my band and then they give me this grimace and, oh, better tune the car.
It's our most requested song.
Tuning.
Yep.
It wasn't bad.
No.
No.
Good job.
Up north in my old Dodge pickup with a tank full of gas and my dog in the middle. Didn't know what I'd find, don't know what I'm after. No, it can't be about me. The road is long, but the pine fills the air. I might be tired, but I don't really care. I just know I'm free to choose, do what I like, and I know it can't be about me. Hey now, is there something in the wind calling out your name? Hey now, time to make a change. Hey now, do you think you hear about him when you're listening for him? Hey now, time to make a change. What they say about the journey, no matter about the past. It's all about learning how to be a good man, how to stand real tall, and know it can't be about me. I just know about today, don't know about tomorrow. Got everything I need, don't need to see no further. Take it one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. No, it can't be about me. Hey now, is there something in the wind calling out your name? Hey now, time to make a change. Hey now, do you think you hear it better when you're listening for him? Hey now, time to make a change. watchtower, but he's right beside me and he's giving me the power. And I'm not afraid and I'm not alone, as long as it's not about me. So I'm heading north in my old Dodge truck. Got some thinking to do, and it won't be luck when the sky opens up with the northern lights. Sure ain't gonna be about me. Hey now, is there something in the wind calling out your name? Hey now, time to make a change. Hey now, do you think you hear it better when you're listening for him? Hey now, time to make a change. Better when you're listening for him. Thank you. That's Allison Myers on the flute. Somebody else we're lucky to have with us. We borrowed Allison from Pete and the Creole. And we hope to keep her. Tell you this story about this. This next song's on our second CD, and it's a true story. 158 years ago, in early July, two armies faced off in a Seminole battle in this tiny little borough called Gettysburg. And it changed the trajectory of the Civil War and probably the way we live. That place was Gettysburg. It's a poem that Athena Kildegard wrote. She's a Minnesota poet, and I'll just read the poem because it's great background to the story of the song. She writes, "I read that the men on their way to Gettysburg stopped along the road to pick and eat ripe cherries. That the fruit should not go to waste, that they should take such pleasure before battle. That the oldest among them should shake the trees and the youngest gather the fallen fruit. That they should aim rifles with a taste of cherries against their teeth." This is the story of the 1st Minnesota, who lost 80% of their men in 5 minutes of battle and probably turned the tide of the Civil War. Cherries were ripening by the side of the road as we marched toward a place called Gettysburg, filling our hats as we picked quite a load, and we ate them as we marched toward Gettysburg. Gettysburg. Soon came the call, come hit the double quick. Colonel Coble, up boys, our line's in a fix. 1st Minnesota, hold at all costs. If we can't stop them, then all is lost. All is lost. It was a hot day in July, and we lined up, wondering who'll be next to die, making sure that keeping our flag held high, tasting cherries a hot day in July. Brothers start falling to my left and my right. Cherries on their lips as they died in the fight. 1 out of 5 of us left to survive. Each of us wondering why we're still alive. Still alive. It was a hot day.
Hot day in Gettysburg.
Hot day in July. And we lined up, wondering who'll be next to die. Making sure that keeping our flag held high. Tasting cherries. It was a hot day in July. Later they told us when it was all done, if we hadn't stood, then the rebels had won. We were outnumbered, some said 5 to 1, by those Alabama boys, but we didn't run. We didn't run. It was a hot day. Hot day in July. And we lined up, wondering who'll be next to die. Making sure that keeping our flag held high. Tasting cherries. It was a hot day in July. For most of us, though, as well as all who were lost, we paid a price at a terrible cost. We stopped them cold, those boys from the South. Most of us died tasting cherries in our mouths. It was a hot day. Hot day in July. And we lined up, wondering who'll be next to die. Making sure that keeping our flag held high. Tasting cherries. It was a hot day in July. Thank you. Wow, it's so great to see all of you guys. So many friends. Some of you I haven't seen in forever. So glad you're here. Thank you for coming out. It means a lot to us. I even see a few people singing along. So this is the oldest song that I've written that we're going to play. I was blessed to have a career in outdoor education, which basically translates into taking people outside for positive experiences in the hopes that they and then will pass those positive experiences on to others and help care for the land that sustains those experiences, provides those experiences. So I wrote this song early in my career as an educator, not a musician. And as boring as it is listening to me tune, trust me, far better than hear us try to play when I'm out of tune. Outside where the wind blowing strong through your hair. It seems only right, it's so natural to see you running there. Spread your wings to fly, go without a care. Through the cloudless sky, there's a chance you might live forever as you breathe the free air. Sun will sing your song as the flowers show the way through the woods. You have to move along, but you know you'd stay forever if you could. Whisper of the trees telling you to stay far as you can see. That's the only way. Feeling you belong to the earth when you treat it like you should. Lying in the grass as the tassels wave above you in the wind. Watching the clouds pass, guessing at the shapes that they're in. They should always be somewhere in the sun, for you and me. Someday we will come to that place at last. We will find the peace of living from within. Thank you. It's kind of fun up here, you know, the sun's shining on you. The sun does wonderful things on stringed instruments. Admittedly not helped by changing capos after every song. So we've just gone through a heck of a period in our country's history. But it's not the first time. This song actually was written in 1854 by a guy named Stephen Foster. And it's one that a number of folks have done, but it seems really appropriate. We have this on our new CD as well. It's called Hard Times Come Again No More. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sup sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around our cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music light and gay, their frail forms fainting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more. And there's a pale sorrowed maiden who's toiled her life away, with a worn heart whose better days are o'er. Though her voice would be merry, she's crying all the day. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Sigh that is wafted across the lonely way. This is when their days are o'er. Tis a dirge that is murmured across the lonely grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Thanks. Like I said, it's really wonderful to see so many friends, so many families, so many kids. Although you might have seen my little grandson wouldn't let me have his lion. Or his monkey. Oh well. So we'll do one more here and take a quick break. And it's if you want to take a break, again, the bathrooms are over here and out at next to the boat launch down there. And if you'd like to get some refreshments, and of course the merch table is open. So feedback. join you in the toil and strife. Open up your heart, invite him into your life. He's been waiting all this time, the time is right. Only way to fill the holes in your life. That's the way you fill the holes in your life. Daddy been missing since Lord knows when. The hole in her heart, pain never ends. Angry and to get the blame. Being angry and bitter seems to keep her sane. Gotta ask him to join you in the toil and strife. Open up your heart, invite him into your life. He's been waiting all this time, the time is right. That's the way you fill the holes in your life. Only way to fill the holes in your life. The heart right with her, she went out that door. And you know she ain't ever coming back no more. You drive a Big Mac truck through the hole she left. Only one way remaining, make it whole again. You gotta ask him to join you in the toil and strife. Open up your heart, invite him into your life. He's been waiting all this time, the time is right. That's the way you fill the holes in your life. Only way to fill the holes in your life. Well, the story's been told since creation began. He's been walking in the garden looking for his man. Feeling broken and hiding in a world full of shame. Oh, the holes keep growing, always seem the same. You gotta ask him to join you in the toil and strife. Open up your heart, invite him into your life. He's been waiting all this time, the time is right. That's the way you fill the holes in your life. Only way to fill the holes in your life. That's the way you fill the holes in your life. Only way to fill the holes in your life. Thank you. Hey, I want to introduce my band real quick. Allison Myers on the flute and the whistle. Audrey, the bow run, the drum, the Irish drum. Susan Moore on the fiddle. Jack Beefus on the bass. Kyle Young on the drums. Sheila DeGroot on the keys and vocals. Tony Muka on the fantastic mandolin. And Esther Clawmaker on vocals. And the bell, the ship's bell. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go away. So one of the cool things that we get to see out here is so many people that know each other and are talking and mingling. It's been too long since we've been able to see this, and And I want to give a plug to a friend of mine that's out there somewhere for a book that she wrote that is all about families and families connecting. This book is called The Nature of Small Birds by Susie Finkbeiner. Susie, there she is. This is a wonderful book, and I don't say this because I happen to be, or at least my name happens to be, one of the main characters. I should say that's a disclaimer. I didn't pay Susie, nor did she license my name. But it's a wonderful book. I hope you have a chance to pick it up. The Nature of Small Birds. It's all about families, and it will make you feel good about them. I think we're ready for our second set. I think. Love to me. I wanna love you night and day. Love is love and I fade away. Well, love is love and I fade away. Cadillac, I try to show you, but you drive right back. Your love for me has got to be real. I want you to know just how I feel. I love for real and I fade away. Susan! How it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. Love to last more than just one day. Love is love and I fade away. Well, I love that love and I fade away. Gonna be, you're gonna give your love to me. I'm gonna love you night and day. Love is love and I fade away. Well, you my love and I fade away. Oh, you know my love and I fade away. 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 We thought we'd change things up a little. This next one is also off our second album. How many of you still have cars? I'm not done with my question yet. I'm trying to multitask here. How many of you have cars that still have windows that roll up and down? Manual rolling, okay. Well, I guess I should just tell you the name of the song is Roll Your Windows Down. When I wrote it, I thought, wow, this is, wow, what a great image. Nobody rolls their windows up and down anymore.
I missed it.
It's sort of like drop a dime. I mean, who remembers what drop a dime means, right? See, half my band doesn't even know.
Like the coin that falls down?
Yeah, like it's just payphone, you know, it costs a dime.
Oh.
Sometimes you just should stop while you're ahead.
What's a payphone? Just kidding. I totally know what a payphone is. I've used it.
Well, I was going to say it's sort of like flip phones.
Mickey Mouse used the last.
All right, I think we're ready. Again, thank you all for coming out. This is great. What a great time. And great fun to see so many of you. This was off our second CD. It's a song that nobody knows who really wrote it. But a lot of people have covered it. Johnny Cash did a great version of it. It was released posthumously. He didn't record it posthumously. A backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. God's gonna cut him down. Tell you the news, my head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of the angels' feet. He called my name, heart stood still. He said, man, go do my will. Oh, tell that long-tongued liar, tell that midnight rider, a backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. God's gonna cut him down. You can throw your rock and hide your hand, or working in the dark against your fellow man. The show is not made black and white. What's done in the dark is seen in the light. Tell that long-tongued liar, tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. God's gonna cut him down. Run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down. Sooner or later 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 gonna cut you down. Huh. Ouch. Well, it was a beautiful day in September in the deep woods in Connecticut. This giant hemlock forest and stream coming down through that my younger son Ben got married to his wife Kelsey and wrote this song for him, for them. And for you, Osha, this one's for you. To the beat of a heavenly drum, I reach for your hand, 'cause I know you'll come. I walk with you. It's not clear and the woods are kind of deep. I see the makings of a path and it might be kind of steep. I walk with you. Journey just beginning, walking side by side. Got everything we need, looking in each other's eyes. Nothing but a faith and our hearts beat as one. Build a new story that'll never be done. I walk with you. Walk with you. Won't let the fear get in the way of the living. Won't be leading any life that's not full of Thanksgiving. I walk with you. We're taking our time and we're making it last. Won't find any future looking in the past. I walk with you. Journey just beginning, walking side by side. Got everything we need, looking in each other's eyes. Nothing but a faith and our hearts beat as one. Build a new story that'll never be done. I walk with you. Oh, I walk with you. Hey! Side by side, and everything we need, looking in each other's eyes. Nothing but a faith and our hearts beat as one. Build a new story that'll never be done. I walk with you. Walk with you. Oh, I walk with you. Walk with you. Thanks. Steve Grody, thanks for doing the lights, man. We can finally see him on. Jeff Abbott, thanks for doing the sound. Hey guys, yesterday, this happened to be Jeff Abbott's birthday. You ready for this?
Yes.
All for you, big guy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday, dear Jeffy. Happy birthday to you.
That one was for free, guys.
So, you know, the songs you write, some of them are happy songs, some of them are pain songs or help you cope through pain. This is one of those. You know, you often talk about, you know, the brokenness in this world, and, you know, it's not hard to see if you look hard for it, even if you don't look hard for it. You know, but I often say that it's not the brokenness, what you do with it that matters, right? You know, we just, you can sit back and watch and complain, or you can try to do something about it. And this is about helping yourself. Shards on the floor, she ain't coming back no more. And you hear your best ain't good enough. And what's gone is dead, all that's left is in your head. And you hear your best ain't good enough. Always running from that lie, from that lie. How hard you try. Never mind is all you find. Always going back in time. And you hear your best ain't good enough. Remember when you're only 10, seems it's happening way back then. And you hear your best ain't good enough. Carry that load where you go. You seem to want to make it so. And you hear your best ain't good enough. Always running from that lie, from that lie. Back how hard you try. Never mind is all you find. Always going back in time. And you hear the best ain't good enough. You won't have to run, and you can stand tall in the sun, and you know you're more than good enough. You can claim through all the pain, and it don't have to be the same, and you know you're more than good enough. No more running from that lie, from that lie. Off your back, how hard you try. Never mind is all you find. No more going back in time. And you know you're more than good enough. Yeah, you know you're more than good enough. That's right. fun with this one. One of my favorite old songs that I used to say came out of Detroit, because even though I'm not a native Michigander, it's my adopted home state for sure. Lived here plenty long. And I used to say this came out of Detroit, but then somebody informed me, probably after years of singing this song, oh, it's a Motown song. No, it came out of Chicago. So I know we have some Chicago folks here. Abject apologies. I'm acknowledging right now that Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions started in Chicago. This song is one of theirs. Now that you're all waiting with bated breath, I know what song. And no, it's not Superfly. Just thank the Lord. Every day, thank the Lord. Every night, you thank the Lord. Every day, thank the Lord. Every night, you thank the Lord. You've got loose.
He wants a drum solo.
Yeah.
We will see. See if we can make that happen.
Oh.
Well, we've got a couple more here. We don't want to run afoul of the powers that be that want us done by 9, as well the noise we're making. It's been so great being here with you guys. So great being out. See you, Dale. You know, sometimes you just get to that point in your experience where you never know what's coming around the bend. Gotta go. If your life depends, make it so. It never ends. Gotta go. Gotta go, 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 gotta go. You walk alone, rain just pouring down. Listen to that raindrop sound, wondering what means and whereabout. We got time for another round. You never know what's coming around the bend. Gotta go. Like your life depends, make it so. It never ends. Gotta go. Gotta go, 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 gotta go. Well, it feels like life. It's been good to me. Fill up full of memories. Well, tomorrow we just have to see where it goes. Where the pathway leads, you never know what's coming around the bend. Gotta go. Like your life depends, make it so. It never ends. Gotta go. Gotta go, 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 gotta go. Here we go. up ahead. Well, that's pretty much all we had. I don't know if we got any. Oh, we got. Would you like to hear one more? This has been so much fun. Maybe this one. We had a great joy. Wow, this is July 4th of opening the fair at Marne, the Berlin Fair over at Marne. And, it was kind of gospel night, so we played some gospel songs. We thought, well, we just feel like winding up with this one for you.
Safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arms. Safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Sweet to walk in this pilgrim's way, leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how bright the path grows from day to day, leaning on the everlasting arms. Safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arms. I have blessed peace with my Lord so near. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming. Bruce Matthews Band. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you being here. It means a lot to us. Thank you.